releasing the old, letting it go, letting it float off into the abyss, like completely letting go of your concept of love. My dog agrees. But fully and embracing this truth that was exposed, that was ugly and it was hard. It was something was hidden from you. And it did not make you feel happy. I can tell you that. Some truth that came out, like imagine being in a house with someone, and then, or even it being your neighbor. Imagine it your neighbor, and then all the windows are open. You can hear them fighting and arguing, and then you just see one of them throwing the other's stuff out the window. That's what I see happening. So really coming to this realization that whatever truth that came out in that kind of way, like blah, like almost someone just like, ugh, like it's like a forceful energy, something pushed you out of this. That's what it is. We've got 1414 as your ending here, like something ended, because that equates to 10, 5 and 5, 10, right? Completion, something's over. And this was difficult for you. You looked into the details here. So I feel like once you really paid attention and maybe accepted or believed in the truth that was maybe hard for you to see before, once you accepted that, you started to see that somebody was messing with you or somebody was playing with your head. Because this is a summer prediction. So I'm going beginning, middle, and end of the summer here. And this is kind of either what's happening, what just happened, is this energy. And I really feel like it was all let out. You guys let it out. Like, you threw it all on the table. You ended it. There is some sort of rebirth here. Almost forced, though, because like a butterfly doesn't choose to be a butterfly, right? A butterfly is a caterpillar, and then one day it cocoons and becomes a butterfly. And that's what just happened here. Your soul was just reborn, and you don't understand this new reality. Now it's just like, well, geez, I thought I was a caterpillar. Now I have to do this. What is this flying thing? What is this? What are these giant wings on my back? Like, I'm not familiar with this territory. Now you're entering this new, oh, see, even the wings, that's what it is. Like, because this is an angel, right? Every single one of these creatures have wings. This owl has wings, right? The angel and the butterfly. You grew these wings and now you don't know what to do with them. You're like, I need my person back because I don't know how to fly by myself. Like, I was a very comfortable caterpillar with this individual, and now I have to learn how to fly on my own. And that's really hard for you. You're having a hard time with that. You're having a hard time finding the balance within yourself because you created balance with another. And here, it's like really coming home to yourself and saying, you know, spirit, God, source energy, my best friend, whoever, however, whatever truth that came out, whatever was exposed, whatever forced you out of that situation was for your best good. And from the perspective you have right now, that's hard for you to see and accept, but it is what's best for you. You have also the seer card. And it's like, you know, this card's all about being able to see almost interdimensionally between the lines, the little slips and slivers between realms. You could have had a gut intuition, instinct that told you your boyfriend was cheating, your girlfriend was, I don't know, you know? And you're following that because you know you're right. You know you're right. You know that how you feel is what is guiding you, your feelings, your intuition is more accurate than the bullshit that was being fed to you. You're becoming a master of some kind. You're mastering yourself, and you're learning how to see in the dark. And the dark is your intuition. The dark is the internal realm. It's the feminine, the goddess energy within all of us, male or female, doesn't matter. and you're really understanding what that means for you and your ability to tap into your superpowers. You know what I'm saying? I see how the love, like you were in love with someone, point blank, period. You were in love, and the truth that came out, it left a hole inside of you. It left a hole inside of you, and it's difficult. I don't know anything about what people say, but for me, my personal thoughts on this, it's very difficult for a Scorpio to let go. 1, we're possessive. 2, we love, we're very loyal, and we deeply, deeply attach ourselves to things that we love. And it can be really hard for us to let go. And if you've been guided out of this situation, it's like you feel as if your heart exploded or maybe imploded. And now you're left with this emptiness, like, inside of you. And you don't know how to fill it because you had it filled with love for something outside of yourself. Because as Scorpios, we want to give. We want to put our love in a little box and say, here, this is love, take it, you know? And it's like, now that this box is back to you and you're looking at it, you're like, well, what do I do with this? Like, I need to give it to someone else now. I need to love something else now. Well, that's very true. But make sure you're whole first. Like, you see how you can't see this whole owl? I think you can see it because this card's shiny. But I feel like let's fill that hole with, let's put the love back in for self first. I think that's what Spirit wants you to see, is like, let's fill your heart with some self-love. Because even though you have a lot of love to give to someone else, it's really, really important that you fill it with self-love first. Because next here we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is an amazing next. This is like midsummer. This is like midsummer for you. The next chapter for you for this summer is freaking completion. You got 10, 10, 10, 10, okay? Well, this card's not 10, it's 9. But it's completion, and 10 represents completion. So like almost completion. Maybe this is why it's 9, is because you're heading towards your 10, which is like giving that heart space, that gift back to another soul of love. Like, here's my gift, my love. It's like you're almost there. That's your next chapter. But first, you're gonna complete your love. You're gonna get, this is self-love, okay? Yes, the cycle's over. Yes, you've completed. Yes, you've ended. You've accepted. You're at a new beginning, right? Because the snake is eating its own tail. It's like cycling over. It's like new, like starting over because something ended. And I feel like here, like you're creating this, the healthiest way for you to receive the right love, the kind of love that's not going to end the way this last chapter did, is by encircling your love, that love you want to give to others, within this circle to yourself, like keeping it within yourself. Because it's like Spirit wants you to be whole. Spirit wants you to be whole, because the next person that you attract isn't going to be broken and damaged. And I see like a broken package, like, you know, when you get deliveries in the mail, like they're not going to come broken, they're going to come whole. Because if you can spend this time, instead of searching to give your love box to someone else, but focus it on giving it to yourself, the delivery that comes in from the universe will be a whole package, and nothing's going to be broken, no damages. Like, it's going to be sealed properly, and everything inside of it is exactly what you want, because you worked on yourself. You brought this energy in. This is the yin card. This is drawing in love. This is not sitting around seeking, like, where's my love? Like, I want that one. I want that one. No, you're sitting back. You're sitting back and you're like, you know, the love that I deserve, the love that is worthy of my love, that isn't going to destroy it and trample on it like the last person, is going to find me. I'm not going to go seek out nobody because I'm whole all by myself. I don't need anyone, but they would make a better addition to me. You're starting to recognize that you have the ability to, with just being yourself, draw in exactly what you're looking for. And by letting go of this toxic shit over here, this bullshit that you just got out of, by letting that go, you bring in this newfound stability that you wanted before but never got. You go from you're ending something to building your forever. And even if it's not your forever, it is your next chapter that will be much better than the last. The last chapter had a lot to do with, like, there's a lot of flighty energy. So someone could have been in and out, back and forth. This could be like even mental health. Like you could have been dealing with your own mental health issues, their mental health issues, bipolar, just whatever that toxic chapter was for you. It's not your job to hang on for anyone else. It's your job to heal and to realign the balance within yourself. Because what's coming in for you midsummer is you shining so motherfucking bright that you attract such a beautiful, loving energy. Because you see how, like, this is self-love. Like, this is like finding the universe within yourself. This is saying, you know, as much as I love outside of me, I love myself first. It's really, really important to love who you are. I'm learning. And I see how when we give our love away and we're not full within, like we're not full of love already, like by ourselves content, then we attract. The law of attraction is going to bring in someone who almost wants to steal it. You know what I'm saying? So here, new blueprints. You are creating new blueprints. You're realigning yourself. Look at this. So I see here. Okay. Yeah, so you're learning so much about yourself. Your higher self and you have an understanding, and your higher self is trying to bring in peace for you. You have a sense. You have a sense within, but you really need your higher self for guidance right now. And you add up this card, it's another 10. And this is a 5. So we have some sort of change heading into an ending or completion. I want to say completion. Change heading into completion. Staircases obviously represent ascending. So your spirit is ascending. And sometimes when we're ascending, we can't, even though we want to bring people along, we can't. Like, that's just not how ascension works. We have to allow our higher selves to guide us, because if you can see here, this tiny little person climbing up this ladder into this light is you. This giant individual is like your higher self. And what's going on here is you're learning that in order to climb up that ladder, in order to ascend, in order to be your higher self, it's a journey you have to go alone. It's a path that, you know, you're not going to go with that person. You're not going to go with a group of anybody or anything. You know, it's really for yourself. It's dark, it's scary, it's lonely, it's a lot of things. But once you get there, once you choose to accept that path, that solo journey, and complete your attachment to, oh, okay. Okay, so once you complete that, this card to me, oh my gosh, is like, so I really strongly think in another life I'm a mermaid. Sometimes I can close my eyes and catch a vibrational wave where I'm a mermaid. And it's so awesome. I absolutely love when that happens. And I feel it here for you, the frequency that's coming in. You're calling in your soulmate. Look at these two fish. It says our ancient future, because everything is past, present, future. Like everything cycles. There is no past or future that's separate, you know? Like this is all the same. Look at these two fish at the bottom. That's the yin and the yang. You see it? You're sending out the frequency to attract with the yin energy. Yin and yang. You're the yin. You're the feminine here. And you're sending out to find your yang. You're sending out a frequency into the universe, attracting in this yang energy for you. Downloads, codes are coming in. You're starting to recognize that, oh my gosh, this card's so intense. You're way more powerful, first of all, than you're even giving yourself credit for at the moment. You're caught up in this energy of, where's my person? Or do I go back to this person? You know, instead of focusing on that, recognize that you are a mermaid, okay? A merman, a mermaid. Bubbles here represent choices, like what all these choices surrounding you. Like, what are you going to do about this? Like, what are you going to do when you're faced with this decision to build this stability, build this foundation for yourself, and to really pull in your yang? What are you going to do? How are you going to pull in your yang? Because the most exciting part of this reading next is, was it this way? You got your love. Look at this. Your love comes in. Whatever that is for you. This could be a puppy. This could be a person. This could be romantic. This could be a relationship with your best friend, your sister. Love. It's real love, though. It's fulfilling. Two individuals coming together and filling each other's cup. Overflowing with rainbows. That's what's coming in for you. And that's end of summer for you. So that could be August, September, however that works for where you are. But that's coming in. That balance of love and completion. And so I feel like with this card, this is 11:11. So I feel like you're calling in. So the shaman, this is the mystical shaman card. I feel like you're calling in, and this is all unconscious, subconscious. It's your spirit really calling in this energy for you. This is the highest version of yourself saying, calling in the love. It's all a vibration thing. We are all energy, frequency, and vibration. So your energy and frequency, your vibration, when you were over here and in this chapter that you ended, wasn't allowing you to call in your match, what was going to fulfill you. That's why it had to end. That's why all of it had to just be ripped apart. Because the vibration that you're meant to be on, the one that you're raising to, the ascension that you're on, wouldn't allow for those people or that person to be there. Like, it just does not connect. It's not the same energy. It doesn't match. And in order, because your soul is calling, like you're on a soul mission. You're really calling it in. That's a soul retrieval. Like, you're retrieving your soul. We're all ascending here. there's a lot more going on than relationships and vacations and remodeling our houses. You know, these are all great things, but there's a lot more internal, deep stuff happening here. We are gonna one day be, in my opinion, Lumerians, Atlanteans. We're about to have alien disclosure, guys. We're about to have all types of truths coming out. And yeah, it'd be great to probably not be alone, right, when all this happens. But at the same time, I'm seeing, like, you know, in the movies where there's that old lady that's like a crazy old witch in the woods. Some of us are those crazy old people in the woods, you know? And there's a lot of knowledge that those, dropping everything. There's a lot of knowledge and wisdom that comes with those individuals, right? Sometimes it takes separating yourself, isolating yourself. Summer's a beautiful time. Enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, enjoy your time, enjoy your energy. Because what you're calling in is so much greater than you can imagine. See? Okay. So remember how I said it could be like an animal? Furred and feathered friends. That's what you got. Time to go. I almost sense that if you don't have an animal, it may be saying either go out in nature and nature walks, whatever animals that are around you, and start paying attention to the animals that are coming into your life. Like, why are they coming into your life? Why do you keep seeing robins? Or why do you keep seeing butterflies, snakes? You know, what is it that's repeating in your reality? What are the signs and synchronicities? What is it that you need to work on? If you have an animal at home, what could you do? Can you go on more walks? Can you play with your animal more? Do you need to get an animal to help you along this journey? Are you going to be alone for a while where you maybe need a companion? There's a blue jay screeching right now as I'm speaking, you know. I started bird watching. I got like my seeds out. I love the birds. They come and eat my seeds right in front of my window. Things like that. Like, what can you do to put nature into your reality to attract more harmony and balance with the animal kingdom around us? How do you find that for yourself? What is it? Do you need a friend? Do you need a furry friend? And then my dog wants to make a noise. I feel like it's time for you to, so at the end of the summer, I feel like you're heading into this time to go card. She's running down this path and there's this door and it's kind of unclear. So you can't really see where it's leading. So I almost feel like you're heading down a path into your spiritual journey of going within yourself. And it can seem really difficult to do. And it's like you're going to find this love. So whatever the love that you find at the end of the summer is, it leads you down a path to also go within yourself for something even deeper, if that makes sense. So let's say you find a fur friend, a fur baby, and you and your fur baby just get a really good relationship, and it kind of allows you to forget about some of the hard stuff, right? That was hard to let go of because you have so much going on and so much love to nurture yourself here, which then draws in the energy. Because remember, you are the yin energy here attracting your yang. So even if it doesn't come by the end of the summer, it is being drawn to you. It is coming in. It just depends on who you are. Because let's say this message is for 20 different people or whatever. Some of you are going to, let's say, find a relationship in August. Some of you are going to find a relationship in December. And however that works out, and again, this is so multidimensional, so it's ridiculous to try to exactify that. But I do see love coming to you, the best kind, okay? Out of all the tarot, only 3 cards came out. 4 if you count the underlying. But they're all amazing. You got balance to stability to unconditional love. So whatever's coming into you this summer ends in unconditional love. This could be healing. This could be trauma. This could be... Sometimes the 2 of Cups is all about forming a relationship that heals trauma. So whatever this over here was, you could be ending your attachment, your codependency, your addiction, your behaviors that weren't ascending you, and finding that love within yourself or with someone that's not like that, whether it be an animal or a human, obviously, because you did get that furry friend card over here. I'm going to look at these cards and see if I can find any dates. So we got 2-2. So definitely a relationship. Lots of endings. So chapters ending. And also trauma and toxic cycles. So like you're leveling up. Your soul is ending chapters as well. Lots of ascension. So again, you're climbing the ladder to heaven. You're climbing the ladder to higher truths, unlocking downloads coming within your psyche, opening your third eye, really seeing into situations better. We got 9 again. 9. So almost, I'm telling you, like some people that this message can relate to, they're almost there and they're so fucking close, like 9 to 10, like come on, right there. Also, this could be, so 10, month 10, so that would be October. So this could be relating to October. I had a dream about October last night too as well, so this could be Halloween. I guess that's Scorpio as well. So I'm really feeling strongly at this point. Something around Halloween could be very powerful. I dreamt about costumes and getting dressed up. So it could be like a costume party. We've got the mask here. So there definitely could be something about your birthday, about October. Best advice here is really just align yourself, because you are bringing in such powerful energy to yourself. And once the relationship comes in, you want to be whole. You want to be ready for it. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. The match that you seek will vibrate with you. It will be the frequency that you're sending out. So you want to make sure that you're aligned, that you're in tune with yourself and the vision you have for yourself. Don't paint a vision that doesn't match what you want to see. Don't dwell or obsess or stay in a low vibration when the energy that you want to attract isn't that, right? I guess I'm gonna pull an animal spirit card because I got that furry friend, and I was feeling drawn to pull out my animal deck, and I didn't, and then that card came out. So I've got elephant here, owl, butterfly, snake, fish. So we got Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus. Ooh, hummingbird. Oh, beaver. Okay. So you are... Okay. So the beaver builds. The beaver is a worker. So you could be meeting somebody at work. You could be working on something. The beaver wants the message to be, and spiders. Both of these build, right? Spiders build webs and beavers build dams. Both strange anomalies in nature. Like, how can you do both of these things? They're so crazy awesome. So what can you build? I feel like and then this nightingale is like sending out the frequency into the universe, singing a song, calling in your person. You're calling in your person, but it requires you to build. Like, you really need to build yourself. Here's that butterfly. And look, remember I said fish? Okay, fishes go with the flow. Right now, go with the flow. Spirit's saying go with the flow. Allow the summer, get in some water, find some water, go with the flow here. Allow your intuition to guide you, because here's that, remember? We had this. You're ending, you're completing, it's over, it's done. You're cycling, you're starting something new. There's something new starting for you here. And it's really going to require you to shine, like, vibrantly, magnetically, beautifully. Hummingbirds are so magical. Again, your vibration, you're taking it to another level. You're learning a new level to yourself. You're leveling up. You're leveling up. You're flying. You're soaring. You're becoming an anomaly. Like, even the hummingbird, like, it's the most, out of all the birds, like, look how it flies. So whoever sees them, you know what I'm saying? They're freaking in and out. Like, you don't ever see them. They're like little fairies. So I feel like that's what's going on here, is you're really having to learn that you're magic. You're absolutely magic, and it may take a little time to find your person, but while you're waiting, sing your song. Sing your song and build your dream, build your vision, build what you want to see. So that way, when your person comes, you're so freaking beautiful and vibrant, and your energy's glowing so much that you attract exactly what you were wished for, because it will come to you. You got to be patient. So that's what I have. I just want to mention, I do have another channel where I don't do tarot, Jasmine's Universe, linked in the description below. If you could go check that out. I have a lot of other stuff there that's not, tarot. Also, like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Help me out, help me grow. That's all I have. Thank you for watching. Bye.